Hello Potato, and welcome to part 2 of my build of the LEGO kit 10350, the Tudor Corner. It is part of the Icons collection, it is part of the Modular Buildings Collection, it is this year's addition to it, and I'm about halfway through. In that first video, if you didn't watch it, if you just wanted to come here and see the end, we did build the first 10 bags, there are 20 in total, which puts us not quite halfway through. It is halfway through the bags, but I think it was 589 steps, and we've only completed 228 steps. And if you look at the little minifigure here, progress bar on the book, we're not quite to the halfway point. So this video, despite being the same number of bags, might be a little bit longer. So, he fell over. Oh well. Let's see. In the first part, we kind of talked about the first stuff. As you can see now, I have fixed the front door. It now opens outward, as it is meant to do. You can peek inside. Of course, I fixed the windows in that first video when I realized they were backwards because I had to put the little awning on. One thing I think I didn't mention in the first video also, because I think I mentioned that we have this toilet over here that you absolutely, where can I grab this where it's not going to come apart? Because there's plants in the back there. You absolutely cannot get into this. Let's get some extra light here. There we go. Now you can see in there, at least see in there a little better. Yeah, there's no way to get into there. I mean, you can kind of see that there's a toilet in there, maybe? I mean, I can see it. I don't think you can. I can't see it on the little screen. If we open the back door and look in through it, maybe we can see it that way. Yeah, you can see toilet in there, and I think this little opening on the stair here, if I get it just the right angle, I'd be able to see light through that, but maybe not. Yeah, I can't tell. I can't see it if there is. But one thing I did want to mention that I didn't mention last time, which I don't think I mentioned. There were a couple things I thought of after I stopped recording, like, oh, I should have mentioned that. But I think the main one is this. So I commented about how you can't get into that because they did think to put in this. I don't think I talked about it in the first video, but yeah, this wall is meant to come out so you can get in there and put like somebody at the cash register, the haberdashery, or at the kitchen in the guarded inn, or the old guarded inn. So that was a nice bit of thought went into that, which makes it even weirder that we have the bathroom here that you is absolutely totally inaccessible, unless maybe you have like little tiny baby hands. But this is an 18+ kit, so I mean, I do have abnormally large hands, but I don't think the sort of hands that are ideal for that little space are the ones that are intended for this kit. So yeah, the first part of the video took me about, oops, let's knock that off. Took me about 2 hours of build time. I think it was about 15 minutes fast forward, all told. I'm expecting this to take a little bit longer. We're gonna build the, I think, second and third floors, the roof, whatever other stuff is supposed to be on the road here. I know there's some like bollards and chain there. Basically everything else. I think we have most of our minifigures. I think there's like 1 or 2 minifigures left, like the chimney sweep we don't have yet. And there might be one other person, plus that really interesting bicycle, the tricycle. But it looks like we're gonna start off here in the second floor. I'll just pop that off and put it front and center. I don't need to have this fully in my way if I'm just working on this. And I guess we'll get into the fast forward and get back to building us some Lego. All right, then there we have it. LEGO Kit 10350 Tudor Corner is part of the Icons line, part of the Modular Buildings Collection, completed. It's interesting actually going through the book here, because these didn't used to be considered, icons. Icons, a relatively new thing. I think 2 or 3 years ago, they started calling them icons, but it still refers to the old ones in here as creator, which is, the names they were at the time they were made. So I never did find an explanation as to why there's a trap door in the clocksmith's closet. See, it's his vacuum's on top of it. Also, I love the little vacuum. It's a little canister vacuum, like the way it's built. Different than one like in the Sanderson house. But yeah, no explanation, no note that I saw explaining why there is a trapdoor in his floor instead of just making that be a solid piece. But so be it. This doesn't matter. It's also in the closet, so I mean, even if you didn't have the vacuum in there, it still would be fairly hard to open that up. Maybe so you can get the vacuum out easier. I don't know. But while we're here, here's the clockmaker's shop / apartment, workshop. I don't know. It doesn't actually have a bed in it, so maybe it's just a workshop. Although, I guess by the door, he must live up on the top floor with the cat person, because there's no way through to that place without going through here. Although, I don't think that had a bed in it. Maybe the couch folds out. We do have a variety of neat little clocks in here. Grandfather clocks of different kinds. Table clocks. It's very cute. And also I love the little workstation. Of course, as is standard with LEGO, the magnifying glass does actually magnify. That lamp should probably be up high. There we go. That's better. And the chair sort of swivels. It's on a single stud, so it does sort of swivel. It's not really a swivel. It's not on a rotating piece, but it does swivel. Of course, the last thing we put on here was the clock itself. The instructions say that the clock is running a little slow, which is why I think it's a different time than every other clock in the set. Oh, this one's not set correctly. There we go. Yeah, all the other ones have the clock, the time being about, 9 minutes to noon? Or midnight, maybe? Except for this one, which has it being... Have I got that upside down? No, I don't. I do not. Has that being, 9 minutes to 2. Huh. Yeah, it's not slow, that's fast, but anyways... Yeah, that is our second floor. Interesting use of the windows. Always fun when they do kind of interesting stuff with the facades. Oops, that on the right way around. And I feel like every time I put this together, I'm going to knock things off. It just doesn't fit together quite right for my mind to not mess it up every time. Let's put the railing back. There we go. And on to the third floor, the attic area, which has been converted into a studio. I guess studio apartment, but like I said, there's no bed in it, there's no kitchen or anything. Maybe it's just where the clockmaker's partner hangs out. I think it does refer to this as a her. We do have a cat and a collection of bugs, and that's actually kind of a lot of extra pieces here. But here is one of the little bug pieces. It'll maybe focus on that, maybe not. I don't know if you can... Yeah, it's probably as good as that's going to get. Yeah, cute little bug pieces, and they do kind of just rattle around somewhat loose inside their little cages. I mean, the stud keeps them from rolling around too much. We have a cute little cat tree. Somehow, amongst all the extras, I managed to miss an entire cat. So let's go ahead and put that in there now. Let's go ahead and pick that up and put that in there with intent, not just throw it in randomly. And take the whole tree out. All right. Well, these sets are not always built with giant rock biter hands in mine. I'm just wrecking everything in here now. Come on. Come on, kitty. Come on. All right. There we go. All right, turn that, and plug it back in. Maybe. This is why that movable wall on the first floor is such a great thing. So people like me can still get in here and move things around. As we're up here, I clearly lack the dexterity to do so. All right, I think it's actually not in the right spot, but we'll leave it there for now. So here is our cat person. I was thinking this would actually be a good place for the cat person that came in the LEGO Collectible Minifigures series from this year to hang out as well. But I mean, if this person's a partner with the clockmaker, that might not be appropriate, but maybe. Because I was going to just put them with the pet shop with the two older cat ladies. But maybe not. Maybe I'll put them in here. Do have a little balcony here. The store is actually meant to open inwards because it wouldn't be able to open out to that little tiny balcony. Got our drain spout, which actually does line up. Or at least it does if you put the building together correctly. All right, here we go. Does it? Oh, maybe it doesn't. Let's say it lines up with the drain spout on the front here, but it absolutely does not. Does it? Is there a drain? Was there a spout over there? There's not. Is there supposed to be? Did I miss? Because I thought that was just supposed to be like where a light was. Is that? Let's go back to. It's very easy to, like, get these wrong if you are, you know, not paying suitable attention. We had a shot of the wrong side. Well, you know, I'm not gonna, don't think I'm gonna worry about that too much right now. But I mean, I will figure it out before I put this in the display. Finally, we do have the roof, which does have a little opening on it, which does line up. You may have noticed in here, there were some ladder rungs on the wall. And that is where they go. Oh, I put that door on upside down. I put that with the handle facing inwards. And now I've lost it. So yeah, I mean, a long build. I think probably all told, this kit took about 6 or so hours to put together. 4, maybe 5, I don't know. I got through a lot of episodes of The Simpsons. I'll leave it at that. And I've forgotten where the stairs are again. All right, here they are. So this way. That's all right. I have to get used to how this goes together. So we got through a good number of episodes of The Simpsons while putting this together. Got a lot of extra bits left over, some extra coffee cups. Pieces that normally I would worry about having extra, but I'm pretty sure I'm not missing anything glaring, but you know, I'll figure it out eventually if I am. This, of course, we put together our cat person and also our chimney sweep, which is interesting for having just a plain black torso. You don't see a lot of figures without any printing on the torso at all. And I believe that's intentional because they just got like one of these hoodies or the hoods like you sort of see now. Well, you saw like in Hidden Side. I think you see it in the Dreams series. But yeah, I don't get a lot of figures in like the last 20 years that have plain black bodies or plain any color bodies. So apparently, according to the instructions, this chimney up here at the top does not actually function. It is just a historical piece that was rendered unusable when they remodeled the attic area, but it was kept as a decorative point by petition of the chimney sweep. I'm not sure what he does if none of the fireplace. Well, I'll talk about the fireplace on this floor, I think, did actually work, right? Yeah, under the mantle clock here. Yeah, this fireplace does still actually work. So that's probably what he goes up there and actually cleans, is that. The roof is an interesting build, but actually the part that really I think was interesting was this section here, because to get these slants in like this, those pieces are actually loose. They're floating pieces just held in by the pieces around them, but it gets you that nice diagonal slice in there in a way that you really can't get like through proper normal legal building tactics. I feel like that's missing something. I don't feel like I should have a red stud exposed there. I'm thinking that's meant to have one of these over it. Let's fix that now. There we go. That's better. Yeah, long build, rewarding, looks very nice. I do ultimately think this is a very nice build. It'll look good in the city. I do hope they don't do too many more corners. They only have room for so many corners. I like if that leaves spaces for roads. But yeah, nice. I like the pub. I don't call it a coffee shop all you want. That's clearly a pub that sells coffee. The clock's nice. I kind of was thinking, I don't know why, because I mean, it shows in the picture right there in the instruction book. Something a little more grandiose was going to go there, since we didn't put that on until like the last, I think bag 20 is when we finally got that little lamp. That could have gone on there anytime after we finished that wall. And of course we have our standard Modular City street lamps. The one of the few things in all of these sets that they have managed to maintain a level of continuity on is that they all have this kind of street lamp. I wish the Winter Village sets could have that continuity. I don't think any two sets in that series have come with the same kind of lamps. Yeah, good. It's a good set. Lots of minifigures, new build stuff, like techniques used. Create things well off the 90 degrees one might normally expect from LEGO. And now I just need to go and put it in the city until June, in which case it'll get packed away and it'll come out again next year. So what do you think? What do you think of this set? I'm pleased with it. I mean, it's not necessarily the best LEGO Modular City kit ever, but it's certainly far from the worst. And it's a nice bit of English style in the otherwise, again, what to me at least gives like mid-century United States. So yeah, it was a fun build. Have you built it? What did you think of it? What do you think of it? How does it look in your city? Let me know in the comments. But oh, this is completely off, isn't it? There we go. Knew that looked funny. But let me know in the comments what you think of this kit if you've built it, or is this one you're going to skip? If you're going to skip it, tell me why. Why do you think this is not worthy of your city? But at least hope you found my build of it to be interesting or entertaining. If you did, go ahead and give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where maybe we'll build some more LEGO.